but for decades influenced Chinese empresses who were listening to Indian astronomers, Indian monks, and Buddhism exported out of India was the principal religion of China at that time. So explain that to us, sir.
So I should actually maybe go back and show this extraordinary map of the influence of Buddhism. Because there are so few Buddhists in India today, we don't get to see this map as prominently as perhaps we should. So here at the center of the Gangetic Plain, you have the origins of Buddhism in places like Lumbini, Bodh Gaya, in Sarnath, where the Buddha preached his first sermon. In a matter of 200 or 300 years, it goes up to Pakistan, Gandhara, Afghanistan, Bactria, which is now Central Asia, Uzbekistan. It goes through China to Mongolia, through China to Korea and Japan, and then down from China into Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and the Philippines. This is the golden age of Indian soft power. And remember, it's not just religion which is moving, it's not just the philosophical ideas of Buddhism. It's Indian languages like Sanskrit and Prakrit. And with those languages comes Indian texts about mathematics, about physics, about astronomy, about learning. So this is the moment when India has the most influence in world history. And it is not a passing phase of influence. It's something which completely transforms the rest of Asia until today. The reason when you go to Cambodia today, or go to Thailand today, or go to Sri Lanka today, that the Buddhism is the national religion, is because of what happened at this period. But the thing that I think Indians are not fully aware of is the influence of Buddhism and Indian thought on China. Today, often China and India are made up to be rival poles of influence. But there was never any Chinese religion which came and took over India. But Buddhism is an Indian religion which briefly became the state religion of China. And you see the run-up to this over several hundred years. On the left here, you've got a Mathura Bodhisattva. Mathura, just to the south of here on the way to Agra, wonderful museum. This extraordinary Bodhisattva with the folds of his cloth coming over his tummy, the little belly button. And here on the right, you have a crude Chinese copy of it from several centuries later. But the big thing that most influenced China was the monastery university of Nalanda, which was the Harvard, the Oxbridge, the NASA of its day. And the guy on the right, Xuanzang, in the oldest textbooks he's called Huansang, he comes on foot from China with this backpack